So do me a favor, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You already know who it is. It's your boy Reggie. So as you all know, man, Deion Sanders this season, he has taken over the sport of college football, pretty much set all kinds of records when it comes to viewership, when it comes to ticket sales, merchandise, you name it. He's brought in hundreds of millions of dollars for the University of Colorado. So they started the season off 3-0, but the last 4 games, right, they've only won one of those games. So they're now sitting at 4-3 after they lost to the Stanford Cardinals this past Friday, right? Now, that was honestly one of the worst second halves I think I've ever seen in all my years of watching college football. Colorado had a 29-0 lead going into the third quarter, and they ended up losing that game. So it was a complete embarrassment. Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, they had to hold that L, right? Well, Paul Finebaum of ESPN, you guys know Paul. We've made a few videos on Paul this season. At this point, man, he's Deion'd out.
You're up 29-0 at half to a team like Stanford. If you're everything I've been told, you win that game. And
Matt, I don't want to bring the wrath of some of your highest paid talent on ESPN on me, but the biggest loser of the weekend was Deion Sanders.
No question.
I know it's verboten to talk about it, but that was inexcusable. And his party's over. He took a hit, and I'm not really that fascinated by Colorado after that.
Yeah, you look at their schedule. The only winnable game based on the schedule is Arizona, who just beat Washington State. I mean, you're looking at now Colorado 4-8. I mean, the team that was ranked in the top 15 or top 20 and that got on the national.
I'm sure Shannon Sharp will probably come after us. You guys don't know. You don't know what it's like being on the sidelines. No, I don't. I haven't been invited. But you know what? I'm moving on from Coach Prime's late night show.
So you guys just heard what Paul Finebaum had to say. Now, me personally, he's letting his real feelings out now about Deion Sanders and the Colorado football team. We all know that coming into this season, they went 1-11 last year, right? They only won 1 game. So it's not like anybody expected them to come in this year and win the national championship, right? We knew there were going to be growing pains. So for a guy like Paul to really be like, well, you know what? After their loss to Stanford, I'm done with Deion Sanders. I mean, let's be for real, Paul. You were probably done with from the get-go with Deion Sanders, but they were winning, so you would have sounded like a real hater if you would have just came out hating on Deion Sanders from the get-go. And now that he's finally losing, this is a prime opportunity for guys like Paul, guys like Doug Gottlieb to come out and act like, they're done with Deion, when in reality, they were done with Deion from the get-go, right? They were done with Deion from the get-go. Now, me personally, am I done with Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes? Absolutely not. We got these clown-ass content creators. They up here talking about, I'm only going to talk about Deion Sanders if they're winning. Like, these dudes, like I said, man, you dudes are clowns, man. Y'all don't even watch the sport. Like, you sitting here making videos on Deion Sanders. You don't even watch college football. You don't even watch the sport. You don't even watch the Buffaloes play. So why are you talking about it, right? We get it. You need clicks. But, yeah, man, am I Deion'd out? Absolutely not, man. I'm going to support Deion. I don't care if they win another game. Like I said, I'm not expecting them to win a national title this year. I think if they can get to a bowl game, I think this will be a successful season. And like I said, going into next season, I think they'll get better players and they'll be much better next season. So that's where I'm at with it. Now, Shannon Sharp, as you all know, been a big fan of Deion Sanders for a long time, right? These guys are good friends. They talk often. But Shannon Sharpe has been a little bit critical of Deion Sanders recently, and he took to his podcast, and this is what he had to say.
Travis Hunter playing too many snaps.
You think so?
The guy was out. Ocho, the guy was out for a month. You going to have him out for a month and bring him back and play him over 100 snaps? Did you see? And it impacted him on both sides of the football.
I mean, let me see. He was out a month. That's hard to say. That's hard to say.
Ocho, think about it, Ocho. Let me ask you a question. I understand he's talented, but if you burn him too much, he hasn't been in game competition in a month.
It's easy for us to say on the outside. It's easier for us to say on the outside that he's playing too many snaps. I mean, I think he knows
100 snaps and you haven't played in a month.
I mean, what was he doing before? Before that, he was playing. He had a high volume.
He was
of snaps
playing in the game. Ocho, think about it now. You playing in the game, so you play it every week. You know, I don't know. Have you ever missed it? Have you missed any games during the season?
No, sir.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
when
sir.
you come out of the preseason, that first game was the Dickens, wasn't it? Even though you have been practicing, you have been doing all that. So imagine, now think about it. You've been practicing. So imagine taking a month off. And you say, how many plays are there in a game?
Right.
60, 70?
60, yeah, 70.
Okay, I'm going to add 45 to 50 to that workload. Now tell me how you going to feel.
Damn, it's oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because I think
playing 2 minutes left. Watch the Ocho. They was hunting him. They was hunting him on the defensive side. Ocho, he's your best cover guy, and they're hunting him.
Right?
Why? Because the legs. You're playing. Hold on, Ocho. And this is what you gonna say. Okay, you're right. They're playing him 100+ snap at altitude. That's not Miami. That's Denver, Colorado, where they send you to go train. The Olympic training facility is in Colorado.
Right.
They send you to go there because the oxygen.
I have a question. Are we panicking a little bit too fast?
No,
are we panicking a little bit tight? Because listen,
Ocho.
stay with me. Stay with me. He was playing a high volume of snaps before and was playing well on both sides of the ball. When he picked off the ball against
TCU,
when he picked off the ball against TCU, he was playing the same number of snaps. So how about just this game? The person playing in front of him just got the better of him this one time. What if it's just that? What if he comes back next week and is right back and put in those same situations and picks the ball off or scores on the offense end?
But see, think about what you said. If he come back with next week, that means he had a week up under his belt. But let me ask you a question. When he picked that ball up at TCU, was he coming off an injury and missing a month of the season?
You're right.
So you guys just heard what Shannon Sharpe had to say. I definitely want to get you guys' thoughts on that in the comment section below. Is Travis Hunter playing too many snaps? Shannon Sharpe makes a great point, right? I never played football, so I'm going to leave this to the football aficionados. But like I said, I definitely would like to get you guys' opinion in the comment section down below. I don't know, man. He might be on to something. Not going to lie to you. You know, like I said, Henry Blackburn, I'm still pissed off about that Henry Blackburn hit to Travis Hunter, man. That completely, you know, in my opinion, sort of derailed the Buffalo season. But it is what it is at this point. You know, they made up for the cameras, I guess. You know, they're besties now. They went on a date to a bowling alley. But me personally, man, you know, I can't get over that. I just can't, right? It was such a dirty play. And it put Travis out for 3-4 games. So, like I said, man, you guys let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. I will catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking out with me. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.